Finally, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Skarloey. "If you won't cross the old bridge, you must stay here and shun freight cars," he scolded. "I can't have engines that won't do as they're told." "Sorry, sir," said Skarloey sadly. The next morning, Rheneas took Skarloey's heavy freight cars as usual. Then he puffed and heaved through the countryside towards the bridge. He puffed so hard that he ran out of water. "Father!" The yard manager spread the news. "Rheneas has broken down. We must go help him," said Skarloey bravely. He set off immediately. Skarloey was scared, but determined. He rolled slowly up to the edge. The bridge creaked loudly. The river seemed deeper than ever. "I must rescue my friend," whispered Skarloey. He chuffed slowly onto the bridge. The bridge groaned as he rolled forward, but Skarloey puffed on and on. And finally, his driver coupled up and pulled Rheneas to safety. "Thank you," said Rheneas. "You were very brave to help me." Skarloey is no longer afraid of the bridge, and he loves his journeys more than ever. On the island of Sodor, everybody enjoys helping each other. If Annie and Clarabelle come off the track, who do you think can help Thomas get them back on their wheels? Harvey. Harvey loves helping his friends. He carefully lifts Annie and Clarabelle up and puts them safely back on the track. Gordon pulls the express up Gordon's Hill. But when he has lots of coaches, he has to go slowly, and sometimes he needs help. Who can help Gordon and his coaches get safely up the hill? Edward. Edward is always happy to help any engine who needs an extra push. And what if James suddenly broke down? Oh dear. Now James can't go anywhere. But James isn't worried. He knows he has lots of friends who can help. Bertie the bus can take his passengers to the station. And Thomas is happy to tow James to the repair yard to be fixed. And everyone will help do James's jobs for him while he is away. And everyone will welcome James back when he is ready to be really useful again. There are always lots of jobs to do on the island of Sodor. Helping one another makes Sir Topham Hatt's railway run smoothly. It was springtime on the island of Sodor. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. All the engines loved this time of year. Emily thought the island had never looked more beautiful. But that night, there was a big and blustery storm. High winds swept across the island. Trees were blown down. A water tower fell over. And the roof blew right off Farmer McColl's barn. Emily was very pleased to be safe and warm in her cozy shed. She could hear the wind outside. But the next morning, Emily could not believe her eyes. The storm had made a terrible mess. Farmer McColl was looking at the damaged barn. The baby calves will be cold at night. I must fix the roof right away. But Farmer McColl didn't have any timber for the roof. So he telephoned Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt came to see Emily. The storm blew the roof off Farmer McColl's barn, he said. You must take him some timber so it can be fixed. Yes, sir, said Emily. Emily steamed over to the timber yards. She buffered up to the timber wagons and raced off to Farmer McColl's as fast as she could. But the storm had caused lots of damage to the lines. Workmen and trucks were clearing branches and rocks from the tracks. Emily wanted to go quickly, but she couldn't go at all. Bother, said Emily crossly. Trevor and the workmen were trying to move the tree, but moving it was taking a long time. Hurry up, Emily puffed impatiently. You must work harder. And she blew her whistle. Trevor was working as hard as he could. At last, he pulled the tree off the track.